So, lads, it doesn't look great. We got quite a concerning update from Stephanie White. Obviously, she wasn't playing against New York. I think that was kind of an obvious one. We thought maybe she played the All-Star game, but I think it's kind of obvious. But let's take a listen to what she says.
Well, I haven't seen since the game last night, but I think she's progressing. I think that we're continuing to address everything that needs to be addressed. She's gonna see some doctors and get some more tests run early in the week. I don't expect her to be available on Tuesday, so we're just gonna continue to take it one day at a time and let her get her evaluations early this week, and then once we've done that, hopefully we'll have more of a clear line of what it looks like.
Yeah, that's the first time where it's been like, look, we have no idea. It's not, oh, it's day to day, we'll see. It's like, don't think she's playing. She's going to doctors to get even more tests. And yeah, it's not an ideal scenario if you're a Fever fan. Like, hope she rests entire month. Surely would love an explanation of saying she's day to day. Certainly doesn't seem that way. That's her way of saying, I have no idea, so I pretend so as her ratings. I don't think it's anything to do with ratings. I think she has actually just got no idea. I think the Fever, she's getting Clark's team second opinion, since obviously the Fever opinion is questionable. I think that there's a very good chance that that's the case as well. I think there's a good chance that she's getting a second opinion, and I think there's a good chance that a scan showed nothing. I think the scans are showing nothing. That's just my opinion, because it's very clear. One injury is leading to another injury is leading to another injury. If she wouldn't be playing, she said it. She has said she would not be playing if the scans showed anything. Seems like scans are showing nothing. What happened with question was asked before? Another month, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things where if it is, there's some injuries where it could literally just be she's not going to get better. By taking a month off, she's not going to be better this season. She's going to need 2-3 months, so she might as well play the season. Like, there are certain injuries that are like that, but like, the way I'm taking this is, I think it's very likely. It is very unlikely. You don't want her to play till August. Yeah, she's not playing basketball. It is the 20th of July. Or 21st of July, if you are in Ireland right now, like I am. She is not playing basketball in the month of July. That is a given. See you in late August. Why was she even listed as questionable last week? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think she'd done the test, so they can't officially list her as out if she can play. But at the end of the day, look, I think that is what it's coming down to. I think it is a very concerning update. If there's a 1% chance she'll be injured again, she should not continue to play the season. I mean this when I say this. There is a greater than 1% chance that a player gets injured every time they set foot on the floor. Like, there is a 1% chance a player gets injured in practice. Like, it is just one of those unfortunate things in sports that injuries happen. Soft tissue injuries can ruin a season, and it's one of those things, like, they're 4 different injuries, and it seems like 4 different minor injuries. It seems like 4 different really minor injuries. So I would say she's probably going to get the all clear in a week to play. But it's like, it's now no longer about getting her the all clear. It's now about getting her the all, like, ready to play the rest of the season, ready to play multiple games in a row. Because she's out for a month, possibly the remainder of the season. And bring Caitlin back too early so she re-injures her existing injuries. She hasn't re-injured anything. She actually has not re-injured anything. So I don't put this that much on the medical team. What they've done this season. I think I put this on the medical team for bulking Caitlin up so much during the offseason. I think they really bulked Caitlin Clark up in the offseason and bulked her up almost too much. And I think that has been to the detriment because, again, a lot of people are like, oh, she's only put on what, at most like 10 pounds. That's not really going to affect anything. But it's like, when you work out your upper body, it still can. It can still affect it. And again, maybe it isn't. Maybe we don't know. But whatever the hell they had her doing in the offseason, she has not, since she started ramping up playing 5v5 again, which was the first day of training camp. Since the first day of training camp, Caitlin Clark has not been healthy for 10 consecutive days. Not like 10 consecutive games, she has not been healthy for 10 consecutive days. She did not last, she played 4 games at the start of the season, but it was very, very clear she was hurt. She was hurt after that second game. And I don't even think it was 10 days. I think they played 4 games before the first 10 days. Then she goes and gets injured. And then she misses 2 weeks. And she comes back and looks fine in the first half against the Liberty. And then obviously she got a bit tired. She's on a minutes restriction against the Sun. Then she goes on she's very clearly, she's strapped up against the Sun. And she played okay, but she's still strapped up against the Sun. And she's very clearly hurt. Very clearly hurt. The Valkyries game, both Valkyries games, I just don't know what the hell happened. I don't think it was Caitlin being hurt or anything. I don't know what happened in those games. I really don't. I think that was just the first Valkyries game. I don't know what the hell they did. The second Valkyries game, the Steph White masterclass. I don't know. None of the players showed up either of Valkyries games. I don't know what the hell happened. No excuse for that one. The Aces game, fantastic in the first half. Second half, she didn't look hurt, but she looked very hurt in the Seattle Storm game. She was not moving properly in the Seattle Storm game at all. They got the win in the end, but she did not look good. Then obviously she gets hurt again, goes and plays some games. She didn't look right when she came back either. The other Valkyries game, it is what it is. That was her first game back. Second game back was against the Wings. She looked great against the Wings. She was unbelievable in the fourth quarter against the... it was only 3 games she came back that time. I've actually got no idea. I think it might have only been 3 games. But she looked great in the fourth quarter against the Dream. Oh, no, sorry. The Dream, she was unbelievable in the second half. She was unbelievable against the Wings. And she looked great in the fourth quarter against the Sun when they won. But, it's just one of those things where I don't expect Caitlin to be 100% this season. And the fact is that with how good Caitlin is despite being hurt is kind of a crazy one. But, I don't expect her to be healthy this season. I really don't. I think that she is probably going to be hurt for the majority of the season. And even when she's not out injured, I think she's going to be playing compromised. The good thing is there's an 8-month off season. There's an 8-month off season to get ready, but I don't see Caitlin being Caitlin for the rest of the season, which, look, it happens. It happens. Sabrina missed a season. Stewie's missed a season. Jordan missed a season. Basically missed his entire sophomore year. It is what it is. It is what it is. Players miss seasons, and I think people have been kind of... Steph Curry, for 3-4 years of Steph Curry's career, he was being called an injury-prone bust. So you just never know. Anyway, I'll see you guys.